Hello, welcome back to Data for channel. So in this video, I'm going to discuss about the use case pulling the Salesforce data into the Databricks Lakehouse using the Fivetran. Fivetran is a very good data ingestion tool. It has the capability of pulling the data from different sources. You can name it. So it has so much of capability to do that. So in this video, I'm going to use the Fivetran as a middleman to pull the data from Salesforce and push it to the Databricks Lakehouse. So that's all the use case high level, and let's go and get started. So here I am in Databricks UI. So I'm switching to the Fivetran UI. So I believe that that is the you have the Fivetran trial account. So that is uh, uh, the one thing you need to have. So they give the free plan, and which is like a 500,000 Mars is free until you reach that, so you can use it freely. If you cross this mark, so you will be charged for each Mars. So that is the thing. So let's go and add the destination. So I will explain a little bit about the Fivetran, how it works. So in Fivetran, usually we create the source and destination, the destination in the sense like where your data is going to be, and your source is like where your data is coming from. So first we create the destination, then we will create the source connector. Then while creating the connections, we will create the source, and you have the destination to select it from, which you created just before. Then your pipeline is set. And as I said, like once the connection is established, uh, um, uh, automatically your source schema will show up in the Fivetran screen here in a minute. Then uh, we can select the source, the tables, whatever you want to just pull into the destination. Instead of pulling everything, you have a control on whatever you want to pull the data. And also uh, 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 Fivetran has the capability of handling the schema changes at the source level, and you have the option to select you want to directly flush the schema changes to the destination, or you want to stop it. So those kind of options you have, like a radio buttons, like a click and stop and on, like those kind of, it's very flexible UI. So you have all this, so I will show you that as well. So let's get started. And before we create this destination, we need the three things, like your host server name in the Databricks, and your server URL, and your how you are going to connect. So in my case, I'm going to use the personal access token, which you can generate from the Databricks UI and save it somewhere, and you can use it here. So that is the authentication method. I'm going to use it, and I will show you that how to get the server details in your page. So let's get started. I'm clicking on this add destination button in Fivetran UI, and so here is the list of different destinations you can select. So in our case, I'm going to select the Databricks. So this is what, and so continue setup on Fivetran, or you can set up with the Partner Connect. If you click on the Partner Connect, it will take you to the Databricks UI, where you will give your username and password to log into the Databricks. So that will automatically set it up. But in this case, I'm going with do it on the Fivetran UI. So let's get it done. So I'm clicking on the continue setup on Fivetran, and so I will give you some destination name. So what is a destination name? Uh, Databricks. So let's give Databricks destination. So this you can change it in any time in future if you want, but yeah. So for now, I'm just giving the some name there. So click on add. So now here, so this is the catalog name. So uh, this is optional, but if you want to give the pre-created name from the your Databricks UI, you can do that as well. So in this case, I have created already the catalog name here. So this is the catalog name I'm going to use. So this is like a more or like a use case oriented name, like a, so we are pulling the data from the Salesforce using Fivetran, and Databricks is your destination. So that is the meaning of all this name. So I'm just copying this and go back to your Fivetran UI and placing it there. And this is the server host name, and this is the default um, port number. So we are not going to update this, but we need these two values. I will show you how to get these values from the Databricks UI. So let's jump into the Databricks. So you go to your compute, and you go and select on the compute warehouse you created, and you go to connection details, and you see here. So this is the host server name. Just copy it and go back and to your Fivetran UI and put it there, and go back again to the Databricks UI and copy that HTTP path, and coming back to the Fivetran UI. So I just pasted those two values, and here the authentication type. So you have like the client ID and secret. This is recommended, but in this use case, I am using my personal access token authentication type. So I have created the personal the authentication token. But if you want to create one, so it is a straightforward. So I will show you how to do that. So since if you are logging into your Databricks, so you go to your username here and click on the settings, and you go to the developer, and you see the access token. So if you click on this manage access token, you see that. So this is I have created already, but if you want to generate the new one, you can click on the generate new one. It will create the new token for you. But in this case, I'm not creating right now, but this is how you create it. So I have already created the old one. I just saved it here, so I'm going to take the old one. So I copy this and I go back to the Fivetran UI and I just paste it here. So yes, so I have given all the required values to set up this connection. I'm going to change the time zone to the Eastern time zone here. So this is the standard UTC -5. So let's go and test it. Save it and test. So it's checking it and it's validating the permissions, and it should be good if everything goes fine. Let's wait for the validation to complete. Uh, it's contacting the Databricks. So our validation is success. So let's go and view the destination. So this is the destination, meaning that it's connected to your Databricks, the host, and this is your SQL warehouse we have created. Here, if you go back to your Databricks, so this is the SQL. If you look at here, the SQL warehouse, this is the warehouse we are pointing to. So if you click on this, and you see the same connection details here. So that is the host thing, and then after that, I have given my token. This is fine. So my Databricks is on the AWS cloud, and my cloud provider is going to be on the GCP. Whatever the complete power it's going to use process the request, it will use it from this, and the region is east for, and that's it. So our destination setup is done. Let's go and create the connection. So here we are creating the connector to pull the data from the Salesforce. So let's go and add the connector here. So this is the source we are going to pull the data from. So our destination is the uh, Databricks destination. Here we have the like a different kind of schema. Okay, so this is going to create the schema um, in your Salesforce, sorry, your Databricks under your catalog what you have given while setting up the destination, and this is the way of how you will authenticate your Salesforce. So I'm going to use the auth to authorize. When I click on the authorize, uh, this is the snowflake we are going to pull the data from. So I have created the test snowflake. You are sorry, Salesforce. So it should be here. Yeah, here. So this is the Salesforce. Yeah. So this is the trial account. So this is 30 days trial. I have created some dummy data here. So like I have created one lead and couple of accounts, opportunities, and I believe I have created a couple of products and the price book for the products. So uh, anyhow, what the Fivetran will do is when you connect it to this Salesforce, sorry, yeah, Salesforce API, so it will pull all the available objects from this source, but we will have like a capacity or option to select what you want. So that is how it works. So let's go to our thing here. So I'm here. I'm going back to the other screen, and here is the Fivetran, and I'm going to authenticate. If you are not logged into this um, Salesforce already, so that will ask you to enter your username and password. So since I already logged in here, so this will just ask me like, okay, you want to authorize it. Uh, if I will say like yes, then you'll be good. So that will be automatically authorized. If not, you need to enter your username password, and that will work. So I'm just going to make it like authorize. So that is automatically authorized and it is successfully authenticated. So that's it. We set up our connection to your source and to the destination. Now the Fivetran is the middleman to do like data pulling. So so our authorization is done and the API is connected successfully. If we continue, so what it will do is it will contact your source and it will pull all the objects here. So if you look at here, you have like a 998 tables. Out of that, we have like a 434 tables are selected default, but we have option to select unselect all of them, and you go and select whatever you want. So in our case, I'm going to select like uh, we have the lead. So I expand this lead and I'm going to select only the tables I need. So I select this and yeah, so I'm going to select this lead one. So this is one table, and next I go to the account. I click on account. It will bring all the account data here, and next I select what else we have here. Let me quickly jump into Salesforce. So we have accounts. Okay, we don't have content, but we have leads, accounts, opportunities, and products and price book. Okay, let's quickly come back here. Next, customer. Yeah, we have customer, and next opportunity. Yes, we have opportunity. So I'm going to select both opportunity and history, and at the same time I'm going to select the lead history as well. So the history helps us to track the changes to the particular record, so that way you know that what's going on. Then after that we have a product. Select the product, and I'm going to select the price book. So we have the price book here. So that's it. So I have selected whatever I want to pull, but if you want to bring all the tables, so you can just simply select here, everything will be selected and you will be dumping to your target. But in my case, in this use case, I selected only 8 out of 900 plus tables. So then once you have this, and you have the other options as well, I will show you. So when you select this, save and continue. Okay, so we have different options. How do you handle changes? We will allow all new schema changes, tables and columns. So this is what I told you before. So Fivetran have capability of handling the schema changes at source level. It will capture everything. If you go and select this allow all, automatically the schema changes will be pushed to your target, and the data will be look like whenever you add the new column in source table, that new column will be added in the target table, but the data will be populated from the on the timestamp when the actual the new when the schema change took place, and before that all the data will be like a null. So that is that is how it handles the schema changes. So in this case I'm just click continue, meaning allow all. Then data model. So we have the option to do integrate with your DBT, which is the data transfer tool. You can build your models and you can transform here itself and load only the cleansed data. But in our case, we are just dumping everything to Lakehouse in Data Lake, and the later part we can do it whatever we want. So I will do this later. Then that's it. So you are the connection setup is done. It's ready to perform the initial sync. When you click on the start initial sync, meaning that we are dumping everything from your source to your destination. After that, you have the option to select like a sync frequency. Like if you go to your setup, you will see here how frequently you want to sync the source and destination. So you have like a starting from 15 minutes to all the way to the 24 hours. Based on your requirement, you can select what is the your sync frequency. So here also in between, okay, you don't feel that okay, I don't want to allow any new schema changes to from your source to destination, you can change it. So and also you have the threshold, how you want to set it. So we will go with like a 30 minutes, and we have the notification when there is something wrong with your connection, it will send you the notification either in success or failure scenarios. So that is your your connection thing. Then once you have the option to edit, in case if you change anything your destination or your source it changes something, so you can come back and revalidate your authorization to your source. So that is how the thing. Then you have your transformations. So since we are not doing any transformations, we're not touching this. Then you have your usage. It will show you how many marks on table wise. So based on that, you can make your decision for the billing. So in the sense how frequently you want to run the sync, or you want to just to delete some unnecessary tables from the sync. So those kind of decisions you can make it. And you have your schema here, what we have selected. And here we have a different kind of modes, like a soft mode, and you have another mode, history mode. What is the difference between these two is in the soft mode, it will not handle the a CDC changes, like in the sense if you have the record and it's deleted in the source in your destination, that just record is marked as deleted, and if any changes updated to that record, it will not create the history kind of stuff, but it will directly make changes on one record existed in the destination, and it will give some date like when the Fivetran got updated. So those kind of. But if you turn on the history mode, you have option to like a um, uh, yeah, Fivetran automatically will perform the CDC logic for you, in the sense like suppose you have a change for the particular record in the source, in the destination table it will automatically inactivate the old record, and it will create the new record with like your when the change took place, and what is the like active status for that record, and what is your effective end date for the particular change. In this case, if it is history mode, it will like a null value or like a 9999 is the future value here. So when you turn on the sync in history mode, uh, this will add like four columns to your destination table. One is like the Fivetran update date, and another one is Fivetran start and Fivetran end. Another one is your active indicator column. So in history mode, those are the most important columns to identify what is the active data for that particular ID or primary key. So that will so that is the big advantage with the Fivetran. It will perform automatically CDC logic for you. So that will reduce your burden to perform again like any transformations you need to perform using your own SQL logic, or you go and develop your DBT model. So that will reduce that burden. So in this uh, use case, I'm just going with the soft mode, but these are the options you have available here. So that's all from the schema uh, level. And so if you go to status, so we did not sync at. If you go and click on the initial sync, it will start pulling the data from your source and pushing to your destination. This is like it's a historical dump. Everything, whatever changes available in your source, everything will be dumped into um, your destination tables. And after that, based on your schedule, like since we selected like every 15 minutes, so after 15 minutes, once the sync is completed, like a initial sync is completed, um, from that timestamp, it will run again. It will run again after 15 minutes, and after that every 15 minutes, it will try to sync the data between your source and destination. So that is the thing here. So initial sync is in progress. Let's jump to your Databricks UI and see what's going on here. So I'm into the catalog. If you look at here, so this is the catalog I have created, and if I go inside it, oh, okay. So this is the new catalog it's created. Okay, it didn't use that. Interesting. Okay, so this is the name we gave. So these are the objects we have selected in the Fivetran. So here, and if you, since we are just loading these tables in soft mode, we don't see that like a Fivetran start and end date, but you have only is deleted. So this will like when something is changed in the source, it will deactivate this record, and it will insert the new record, but you will not get like extra columns. We will see that one as well once we done this. So uh, we will turn on the history mode for one of the table, and we will see the what extra columns Fivetran will automatically add. So let's see, is there any data we got into this? Let's close this and see. Yeah, so far we, yeah, so we have only one lead. Let's cross verify this. I go back to Salesforce screen and see. Oh, sorry, this is Snowflake. So I am in Snowflake, sorry, Salesforce, and I am here. So I have only one lead. If I go back here, I see only one lead here. If I go back to lead history, there is no changes made to that lead, so you don't see any data in it. But if you make any changes, you should be seeing all the history, like the changes you made to that. So since we have one record, this is one record. Let's go to the opportunity. So you should be seeing three opportunities here, and yeah, we have three and three customers. No customers, sorry, accounts. I think we created accounts, three accounts. Yeah. So this is, yes, your data is available within a minutes to use it. So how simple it is uh, to set up the pipeline between the your CRM Salesforce and your data lake house, and and your data is ready for your real-time analytics or near real-time analytics. So this is how. Let's go and make some changes to the uh, source data and see and we will run the sync uh, manually, then see how it behaves. So this is history mode. Sorry, this is the soft mode table, meaning that if you make any changes, you will not see any like extra records. If you go to schema and you select your lead, so you see only the soft mode. It will insert the new record if you change anything here. So and your ID also will be changing, I believe. So let's go and change some data at the source level. I go to the Salesforce. This is the lead. Let's go and edit. Okay, let's go change the name from no, not the name. Maybe we can add some lead status to contacted, then save it and see how it behaves. And let's go back to your Fivetran and change the one of the table mode from uh, history, sorry, soft delete to the history mode. So what it will do is it will review the changes. So these are the changes we made. Save changes. So this is the thing. So earlier we have the deleted column, but once you turn on the history mode, it will add the three more columns: Fivetran active, Fivetran start and end. So these three columns will this is like a CDC logic creation. I acknowledge that, I confirm it, and apply change. So if I go back to the destination, let's go and see how it behaves. So it's updating the schema changes at the destination level, since we selected like, okay, any changes are coming from the source table, in the sense like schema changes or anything, just directly push it to the destination. That's the option we were selected. So let's go to the Databricks screen and see what's going on with the account table overview here. And if I go here, I don't see those changes yet. Let's refresh. We added to the account, right? So account, let's see. Okay, so you are done with your destination sync to make these changes. Let's go and see if we have these changes available here. So I will go and refresh this table. Okay, let's refresh this. Okay, I'm here. Count and see three columns. Now look at the sample data. Yes, so it is added here. I don't know, somehow it's not showing up in the schema level. Here, if you look at this, don't see it. But if you look at the data levels, you can see those newly created columns by the Fivetran. So we have your Fivetran synced here. So and so timestamp is starting date and end date. Okay, so let's go and update some records on it and see how it behaves. So I'm going to make some change to the account one. Let's go to your accounts and I'm going to make a change to the account one. So edit, um, customer account, type customer, demo. So let's make your I don't have any parent. Okay, let's add the parent account. Parent account is not this one. This is already account. So we don't have any parent account for this. So let's make some other change. What we change? Okay, let's change the city name to demo city. Okay, so I just put some text in there. Save it. So when you the expectation here is that when the next sync happen at the target level, we should see the old record let me go there and explain the data. So since we made change to the account one here, so what I'm trying to do is that there is a new record inserted for this account and with the new effective start and end dates, and the old record in this case this one will be your record should end at with the current timestamp and active will be false. For the new record, your active start and end date will be different timestamp with the active indicator true. So that's what the expectation. That is the like a CDC logic. Yeah, Fivetran will perform for you automating. So let's go back to your Fivetran screen and undo the manual sync. So your sync is done. Your next sync will be in 50 minutes. So let's go and run it now manually. So if we want to trigger manual, so this is the option. Just use the sync now. So that should be syncing your manual triggering. So just click on it, and if we look at this, the status here. Hmm, see any status showing up. It should, yeah, syncing the data. So the page is not updated, but it's syncing. So if we go to the status here, you will see that okay, this is the time the last sync happened about. Like it took like around like completed 1 minute 2 seconds. So your sync is um, completed now. Let's go to the target and see the what is the data changes we got in. Yes, so if you look at here, we already here and you simple see. So there is a new record inserted for it, and that is what happened. So this is your here. This is the update we made to demo city to sorry demo to demo city. So this is your old record and this is your new record. And if you look at your timestamp columns here, your old record made it as a active false and your new record made it as a true, and this is your uh, end date. So in this case, this is your the current record and it's active record. So that is how the Fivetran is able to perform the CDC. So this will save a lot of time and also a lot of this will save the cost savings because of the Fivetran itself is doing the CDC. You no need to develop any new models to perform these kind of yeah transformations. So that is a very good feature available. So yeah, the Fivetran has so many the other features as well. So but these are the one. But everything is like who trigger the your sync and also everything you can see it. And if you want to disable this like the auto sync, you just go here and go and disable it. So this will I want to cancel. I will take a break and come back. So what is the reason you are pausing it? So that is the it's all just like that. So you don't need to go there. Just if you want to look at it, uh, these are like it's a dashboard kind of thing. What are the connectors? How many destinations? Blah blah blah. And if you go here, you can go to billing and usage, and you can see your like how many miles you are using and by table wise and what is your billing you are paying for it. And you can have the user here, like you can add the new user and you can give them permissions like what kind of role you want to create it, and so those things you can do it. If you just go to general thing, so this is the like unique ID for your uh, each Fivetran connection or the whole account level, and that's it. So this is the Fivetran and it's very really great data tool for your data ingestion purpose. So it has a capability of connecting to so many sources and destinations. So you name it, all the latest source and destinations, it has the solution for it. It's really helpful and it's a handy tool for every data engineer who are looking for the faster solutions with accurate. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Keep learning. If you are, it will be grateful if you liked my videos to share with others. So that will encourage me to do the more videos like this. Thank you. Have a good day.